It's my birthday. It's my birthday. We need music. Big announcement day. Got to have the right music. Hello there. I bet if you've ever seen any of my videos on YouTube, you know this song. Hello to all my friends. 18 years worth of students training for space. Big announcement today. Big. I've been waiting for this day all of my life. I'm glad you're here. You know, I have a saying, do what you love with who you love and help others. It's the formula for success. It's guaranteed. And who I love is you. I'm grateful that you're here for this announcement, especially if you've been here a while. This song, woo, makes me think of you. You know, usually when we're talking, I just speak from the heart. It's a good way to speak spontaneously from the heart. It's called extemporaneously. I love that word, extemporaneous. And then sometimes we have things to say that are really important. So it's really worth writing down, which is what I did today. I wrote it down for this announcement. I love water. Mm, thank you, water. Hi there. My name is Mike Mongo, astronaut teacher, author of the Astronaut Instruction Manual, and soon to be author of Kid Astronaut Training Manual. Oh, this way. Oh, this way. Very excited about this. This seat is reserved for our zero G indicator, which has to do with our announcement today. They're not here yet. You'll see them in the future. But we have business to do. Today is my birthday, January 27th. I like to call January 27th my birthday time traveler day because why can't I make my own holiday? And I love time travelers. So it's also, excuse me, burp. It's also a momentous occasion. It says so right here in the first sentence. So I guess we got to get, excuse me. You know how we do it. Are you ready? 18 years in the making. Today marks a momentous occasion as we unveil TRUST, Terrestrial Resource Unified Space Training, the inaugural space mission training program designed for young students, creating the world's first ever kid astronauts. Wait, I got to read that again. Today marks a momentous occasion as we unveil TRUST, Terrestrial Resource Unified Space Training, the inaugural space mission training program designed for young students, creating the world's first ever kid astronauts. This groundbreaking journey begins Yuri's Night, April 12th, every year, April 12th, Yuri's Night, begins Yuri's Night, April 12th, this year, 2024, with the launch of our online application process, continuing until June 16th, 2024. 2 months. We invite young visionaries from across the globe to become part of the Trust Ambassadors Kid Astronaut Corps. It is a significant milestone at the International Astronautical Congress in Milan, Italy, from October 14th to 18th, 2024, this year. The announcement will take place of our first 32 Trust Ambassadors, Terrestrial Resource Unified Space Training Ambassadors. Students under 16 chosen from worldwide applicants to become candidate kid astronauts. The journey culminates on Yuri's night, April 12th, 2025, next year, with the announcement of the Terrestrial Resource Unified TRU5 Kid Astronaut Commercial Crew, the first official training crew of 5 trainees and 3 backups selected by the Trust Ambassadors Selection Committee. These pioneering young individuals will embark on a journey unlike any other. Upon completing their training and reaching age 18, I, Mike Mongo, astronaut teacher, will accompany them to suborbit as the world's first kid astronauts. I told you this was going to be a good announcement. Presently, our plans are to contract with launch provider Blue Origin. Flight information has been supplied to me as an astronaut candidate, for convenience and for informational purposes only, and in no way constitutes an endorsement by Blue Origin, its employees, or affiliates. The Trust Ambassador Kid Astronaut Program is launch provider agnostic. Our mission is to get kid astronauts to space. That's you. To that end, to begin our training process, in order to start as a Trust Ambassador Kid Astronaut selectee, all applicants will be required to gain the permission and recommendation from their parents, guardians, mentors, and teachers to apply and to train. This prerequisite permission is open to negotiation and definition, depending on each applicant's natural circumstances. That's fair. Our training headquarters are established at 2 iconic locations, Saxford Spaceport in the UK and Cape Canaveral in the US. The selection process is led by astronaut and Afrofuturist adventure artist Dr. Cyan Proctor and myself, overseeing a 7-member international governance board. The Trust Ambassador Kid Astronaut Selection Committee, comprised of 10 students, including at least 3 of whom who have participated in my astronaut job camp training within the last 5 years, and an AI member, will choose from 90 candidates, ensuring diversity and inclusivity in our selection. The True Kid Astronaut Training, Terrestrial Resource Unified. The True Kid Astronaut Training is modeled after modern commercial crew astronaut training, emphasizing teamwork, commitment, emotional intelligence, problem solving, enrollment, and vision building. Funding our mission draws upon inspiration from Steve Irwin's philosophy of conservation and investment in a better future. Our focus is not on the source of funding, but on the impact it generates, launching young ambassadors into space to experience the overview effect and bring back transformative perspectives for the betterment of our world. Our benefactors and allies, Our benefactors and allies who share our commitment to Dr. Proctor's A Jedi principles, accessibility, justice, equity, diversity, inclusion, are the backbone of this endeavor. Together we strive for a world and future where every child can dream big and make a significant impact. In the words of Mr. Rogers, anyone who does anything to help a child in their life is a hero. Our mission is to foster and empower a world and future worth having. just as grown-up astronauts before them have. Kid astronauts getting to see for themselves how we all now live on the best spaceship imaginable will return to Earth with that change of perspective produced by the experience of the overview effect. It is our position that this perspective allows for solving all the challenges we face on Earth: health, energy, sustainability, climate, good food, clean water, safe shelter, education for all, no less than the illusion of any sort of scarcity, through solutions and answers found only by solving for space. As Dr. Proctor herself states it, solve for space, solve for Earth. And as global ambassadors, Trust Kid astronauts will begin doing it under the humanitarian principles of accessibility, justice, equity, diversity, inclusion. In this spirit, we believe in nurturing the potential Einsteins, Curies, Curies, Mandelas, Angelus. Oh, this is a tough one. Sargents, Ramanujans, mathematician of the world, potential great minds. Those undiscovered gems that even today may be hidden away and toiling in fields, factories, and shores, who, when discovered, supported, and nurtured, can grow to lead us towards a world and future worthy of our homeworld. Indeed, the Trust Ambassador Kid Astronaut's mission is about stewardship of Earth, not escaping it. That's an important point. By experiencing the overview effect, these young astronauts will return as stewards of our planet, ready to tackle the grand challenges of health, energy, sustainability, climate, education, and evolution. We get to decide where we go to next. This initiative is a step into a future where children play a pivotal role in space discovery, becoming genuine human heirs, the next generation of space-led leaders, innovators, creators, authors, architects, explorers, inventors, artists, and guardians of our beloved Earth. To embark on this journey and join our mission, visit kidastronaut.com. Ta-da! My entire life I've been waiting to say that. My entire life I've been waiting to train you for space, or someone you know. I have long understood that we are not humanity in space until kids get to space. And because of the laws because space is dangerous, we all know this, we're not sending anyone under the age of 18. And that said, I've looked into human history and I saw that the first the first children to fly on an airplane, the first child to fly on an airplane, um, his name was Alexandros, and he was 11 years old, and he flew 3 weeks after the first mortality on an airplane in 1908, and then 1 year later, the first girl flew on the first airplane. 1 year after we had just invented flight. We've been going to space for over 60 years. We've got new spaceships, and we trust them. And it's time that kids get to see the Earth from space. So I acknowledge the challenges and the opportunities. And with that in mind, we start training now with students who are doing the work and whose parents and guardians and teachers and mentors support their journey and ready them as soon as possible to go with me up to space and look back and see this amazing spaceship that we all live on. because that's what the Earth is. It's a spaceship in the universe, and it is amazing. And it's worth supporting. It's a world worth defending. And what I've learned is that we can solve all the challenges we face on Earth by solving for space. That's simple. I'm not talking about running away from the Earth. I'm talking about just going up and looking back down at it. You know, this phone right here, the glass comes from space, from developing for space. The the solid state circuitry turning into microcircuitry, the the rechargeable battery, the GPS. This whole thing is basically an evolution of the space program, and this is important. This is helpful. This has made the world a better place, and that's how I see it. And I will do everything in my power to support students who see the world in the same way, and grown-ups who see it that way as well. And I ask for your support of their mission as we train and ready the first kid astronauts to go to space. You can find out more at kidastronaut.com. I'll be announcing more as the days go on. And all the information, everything you need to know. And we're going with our friends AI. They live here with us now. That's hard for a lot of us to wrap our heads around. But I've got some great friends who are AI. And like I stand for human people, I stand for AI people as well. Because AI stands for us. And I love that about AI. There is a saying that is really important to me. It is that a wise teacher plants trees in in the shade of which we know we will not sit. Well, for me, students are those trees. And this place is amazing. And talking with students, I realized that they have a vision for the future that maybe a lot of us grown-ups haven't even imagined. And it is awesome. So join us as we embark on this journey. In the words of my people, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Happy Time Traveler Day. Happy Announcement Day. And pa pa pa.